This book right here is generating over $1,000 a month in estimated royalties. And this one right here is generating over $1,600 a month. Yet almost nobody in the Amazon KD space is talking about this niche. Not because it doesn't work, but because most people don't realize how big the opportunity actually is. When people think about KDP, they immediately jump to coloring books, journals, or puzzle books. Meanwhile, there's an entire category that's been selling quietly for generations, not months, not years. I'm talking about paper dolls. Now, this isn't some new trend fueled by AI. Children have been cutting out paper dolls for well over 100 years, and parents are still buying them today. In fact, one illustrator built an entire career around them, publishing hundreds of paper doll books over several decades and selling millions of copies. And what's interesting is that the opportunity today is even bigger. Amazon has an entire category dedicated to press and cutouts. The same finished product can also be sold as an instant download on Etsy. So one product, multiple storefronts. So in this video, I'm going to show you why paper dolls continue to sell, why they present such an interesting opportunity, and later I'll show you how you can use AI to actually create these books. Now, if this is your first time here, my name is Jeff, and this channel is all about becoming self-sufficient when it comes to making money online. So if this sounds like you, feel free to give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and turn on that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I release a new video. With that being said, let's get right to it. Now let's take a look at this niche on Amazon. I did a general search just for paper doll book. And obviously we can niche down to for girls ages 8 to 12, different age ranges for adults, for boys. But for the general search term, we can see total results not overly competitive, 1,654, with a average bestsellers rank under 300,000 at 239,000. On top of that, if you look right here, independently published books, there are only 14 KDP books on the first page out of 48 books here. And on top of that, Titan's Quick View, which is a plugin that I use for niche research, is saying the niche score here pretty high at a 78. Go a little bit deeper here, Titan's Pro Analysis, demand is a 7, and the opportunity score is a 9. Now, as I was looking through the first page here, the first thing really evident to me is that there's not a lot of KDP publishers in this space. And the ones that are here are actually doing pretty well. So for example, this book in the number 4 ranking is a KDP book with a 47,000 BSR. So royalties about $1,000 per month. And as I scroll down here, notice there's not a lot of KDP books here, but this one right here, $400 per month. Once again, not a lot of KDP books, but when you get to a KDP book, this one right here, $600 per month. Another one right here, $700 per month, $300 per month. And then this one right here, almost $1,700 per month. So there is definitely a lot of potential here for this niche. And the fact is, no one on YouTube is talking about this niche. So the title for this book, Cut Out Paper Dolls, also a coloring book. This one has 76 outfits. So this is one of those coloring books that you can also cut out. And this one right here, 70 pages, so not very long, but still priced at a coloring book price, $9.99. So for this book, it's making a healthy over $3 in royalties for every book sold. And for the interior, obviously paper dolls, outfits. Here's another example of one of these paper doll books. So exactly what it is, a bunch of outfits. You have the doll, different hairstyles, different things that the customer can cut out and paste onto the doll to come up with different types of outfits and different types of looks. Now, if we check out the sales graph for this book, now this is for the last 30 days. It's been pretty consistent, ranging from 40,000 all the way to 100,000, but it's more like 40,000 to about, I would say, 80,000 BSR. But if I zoom out and go all time, this is going to tell you the story of this book. So when it was first published, you can see it's not really selling that well. And even the following months, it's not a consistent seller. But as the reviews, which is signified by this pink line right here, as it continued to gather reviews, you can see the bestsellers rank start to condense and start to be a lot more consistent. Obviously, there's going to be periods here where it does really, really well, which from this graph is around Q4 season. And then as you can see lately, how flat this line is. So this book has become a consistent seller. So this just goes to show you that you can have thousands of books in your library. You never really know which one's going to take off and when it's going to take off. So why do paper dolls continue to sell year after year? Well, every new generation of parents is looking for activities that keep children engaged without putting another device in front of them. That is one of the biggest reasons this format has remained relevant for so long. And because the dolls get cut out, played with, misplaced, or worn out over time, they're naturally the kind of product families come back and purchase again. The interesting part is that creating a professional paper doll book has traditionally been much harder than creating something like a coloring book. That's exactly why so few publishers attempt them, but AI has changed things a lot. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you next. So I'm here on ChatGPT and I have this prompt written out that I'm going to use to actually create these paper doll books. And as you can see, it is quite a lengthy prompt. It's actually so long that no normal person is going to stay here on ChatGPT to create this type of prompt. But this is essentially going to create every part of the process, including the title, subtitle, even the cover, and all the interior pages. Now, one thing I am using is the high intelligence mode on the latest version of ChatGPT. And this is what works very, very well with this prompt. So let's go ahead and see what it does. So as we can see it building out this book, here is the title and subtitle. So Cape City Hero, Color and Cut Paper Doll Adventure. And the subtitle, A Printable Superhero Wardrobe, Rescue Prop, and City Play Scene Activity Set for Kids. So no need for me to fuss around and try to figure out a title or subtitle. ChatGPT literally did it for me. And then recommended age range and use case. So this one is for ages 5 to 9. And a printable color cut activity for quiet play, homeschool enrichment, classroom center. So this would be a great way to understand how to target certain types of customers. And then right here, a short description. So this could go well with the description for the KDP book, as well as the keywords that can be placed into the back end of the book. Here's a product concept overview, and then the character consistency, visual styling construction guide. So this is what it's going to use to actually create the character for this book. And it's really, really in depth, from the role to the age-like appearance, even to the gaze direction, even the eyebrow style. So pretty much the finite details of this character is right here. And then the paper doll body template, from the orientation, front facing, to the hands, even the gaps of the arms and the position, the leg position, foot position, hair boundary, very, very detailed and intricate. And then right here, fit reference doll rules, the same face shape, same face everything, even clothing alignment rules, just a lot of intricacies here, a lot of gritty, nitty details, very technical, and the illustration style, as well as the interior page style. So now we get to this part right here where we get the product structure overview. This is really good just to see how the book would be constructed, but what we really want are those prompts. And so this is for the cover prompt. So with this prompt right here, I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this and then just paste it into the message box here. And there it is. So this is going to be the front cover. And if we take a close-up look, you can see very colorful, has all of the elements and parts of the costume or outfits. You have your main character right here. The title is big and bold. Here's the subtitle. And then right here on the bottom, color cut, dress, play, ages 5 to 9. So ChatGPT created the entire cover, which would take a long time to do, especially if you did it by hand. Or if you hired someone to do this, you would pay quite a pretty penny to have your book covers created, especially if you're creating a lot of books. So right here is page 2. And then this is the first image. This is a how to use this page. So let's go ahead and copy this and then put it in here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the first few pages here. So page 2 and then page 3, which is the start of the costumes. So classic hero suit. I'm going to go ahead and copy all of this and show you the results of this one as well, the Heroic Cape collection. as well as the eye masks and emblem badges, and a few more pages. But as you can see, it has all the pages here, page 13, 14, 15, all the way to the end of the book. And if you ever wanted more pages, you're just gonna go down here. You could ask ChatGPT, create 10 more pages, 20 more pages, and it would do exactly that. But this book for this tutorial is gonna be 24 pages. Now you do need a little bit more pages than that. I would suggest closer to 70 pages, but this is a great start. So let's go ahead and look at the next prompt. So this is the how to use this set prompt. And if we take a look at it, it actually looks really nice. So step 1, color, step 2, cut, step 3, fold, and then step 4, play. Ask an adult for help with scissors, print on sturdy paper for longer lasting play. Now for the next one is going to be a classic hero suit. And you can just see how long this prompt is, but this is exactly what you need when you're creating with AI to tell it exactly what to do. So here's the classic hero suit, color the pieces, cut them out, and dress Alex. So here's the main doll, and then here are the pieces to cut out. It even has your tabs right here that you would go ahead and fold over the doll. And looking through the images here, there's really nothing to complain about. There's no funky 6 fingers or 3 fingers, nothing crazy about the lines. Everything looks really, really good, really, really professional. So the next prompt is going to be this one right here, which is a heroic cape collection. So if we take a look, here are the 4 capes: classic cape, sky cape, night cape, rescue cape, and then the reference doll right here. And if you take a look at it, everything is a coloring element as well as cut. And even up to the top right here, the heroic cape collection title can be colored in. Now the next one is eye masks and emblem badges. So here are the masks, 4 masks, and then 6 emblems. The same Alex reference doll looks exactly the same. And then the next one is wrist cuffs and hero gloves. So here are the cuffs right here. So it gives you 2 options for cuffs and 2 options for gloves. And one important thing to always make sure is you have the tabs right here. It's really important with this type of book is with these tabs that allow the customer to go ahead and fold it over the doll to keep it in its place. Now, I didn't write this prompt by myself, but my good friend actually created this prompt pack and is providing it to you so that you can use if you want to create your own paper doll book. And it's pretty easy to use this, which I just basically showed you what to do. Now, this has 336 prompts. And if you can see right here on the left-hand side, there's different categories. So the one that I chose was right here, number 1, princess, fairies, and make-believe. And then within this, there's a bunch to choose from, but I went with this one, superhero cape and mask set. Now, when you go into each of these sections, there's going to be a couple different ones to choose from. I chose this first one right here, but there's different ones as well. This one is a superhero animal rescue. So lots of different options here to play around and build different types of paper doll books. There's even some bonus prompts right here where you can do a full color edition, a related paper doll book, as well as the Little Hand Simple Cut edition. Now, I haven't played around with this, but if you want me to go ahead and play around with this and show you what these sections can do, go ahead and leave me a comment down below and I'll create a full video on these. Now, these are specifically built for ChatGPT. You can try it with other AI, but it might not give you the best results compared to ChatGPT. So when you go to ChatGPT, make sure it's on high right here, and that'll give you the best result. Now, the next step is to use an image upscaler. This one is free. So I zoomed in on this image, and as you can see, the lines are really, really clear, really, really solid. This is exactly what you want. Compared to this one that is just natively from ChatGPT, as you can see, when you zoom in, it actually gets pretty pixelated, pretty blurred, and you don't want that with coloring books or with anything with KDP. So always make sure to upscale your images. Now, when you're assembling your book, I like to use Canva for this. It's actually pretty straightforward. You want to put one of the images on the first page, and you want to stick to the odd pages. So 1, 3, 5, 7, that's going to be on your right-hand side. The next page is going to be a bleed through page because essentially it's going to be the back side of this page. And then you just kind of go and take your next image, put it in here, and you can resize it. Just make sure it's center and stay away from the edges because that's where it can get cut off during printing process. And then blank page, put one of your images, blank page, image, blank page, image, until you have your completed book. I would say anywhere from 30 to 35 images for this paper doll book. Hopefully this opened up your eyes to a niche that doesn't get nearly the attention that it deserves. If you want to get the prompt collection that I used throughout this video, I'll leave a link to that down below in the description. And if you're looking for a complete step-by-step guide to building an Amazon KDP business, make sure to download my free KDP royalty roadmap. It'll walk you through the entire publishing process from finding niches and creating books to publishing and growing your own catalog. And you'll find that link in the description as well. If you found this video helpful and you want to learn more, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss my next video. With that being said, thanks for watching. Bye for now.